Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, episode 352. Alright then, we're about to, well, talk to the main person here so we can get, on the map, where is it? I won't show it because we're inside the building. But basically, the gist of it is, we're here, and I believe it's going to let us into here or somewhere. The guy who assassinated the Duke and caused chaos, and apparently my mortal enemy, apparently he's escaped into one of these areas. And we're not allowed in it because we're foreigners, basically. And also, we're supposed to be doing a trade agreement with her, and she's going to go for a limited one, I believe. So
Ready when you are.
I was going to say, where is she? I was like, there, and then she's right there. Oh, what's this? The dragon skull is brown with age and polished smooth. Hopefully, we get two things to done here: XP for her and XP for us.
Another Estramore. Yeah. What do you want?
A middle age, or when I said for her, I meant her. I forgot when it does that stuff, I can't use my mouse. And I actually just, for some reason, instinctively pointed with my fingers, like, oh wait, you can't see that. So with her, and then for us. A middle-aged Ulan woman stands at the back of the log house, an expression of irritation on her narrow features. As you approach, she takes a decisive step towards you. Another Estraman, what do you want? They said that's what they call us, strangers. Second leans in, careful, this woman's young for an elder. Elder, not Eldar. I was going to say, she's from Warhammer. Eldar, fuck yeah. And looking to prove herself, I think. I want to visit the other district of Twin Elms for another who passed through the city. None of your business.
There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Recently? Probably the one we're after. Ever those reasons then got nothing to do with me. You must let me through. I have urgent matters to attend elsewhere in Twin Elms. Perhaps you can work out perhaps we can work out arrangement. I no wish to cause a stir. Having some kind of trouble, I may be able to help. Yeah, arrangement. She shakes her head. I'm afraid not.
Looters have grown bolder at the sites of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city. And every week, the three Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anol-Fane children.
Yeah, suddenly you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. Oh, this is going to help us. The Amafar continues to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches out to you.
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamfath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today.
Probably just came out
he would not be so kind as I.
Let's see what this is about. A vision of an Olan man appears near Balov. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. So must be your father. Help me reason with them. He points behind you. Turning you... Oh, well, I don't have much to say to this one, do I? Turning, you see the ghostly shape of 5 other Alvans. Another Alan with towny fur and scarred face. A frowny dwarf and a black-furred Olan. Lord... I'm rubbish in this. Use that other Olan. He looks just like you. A scowl creases her round face. Is this your idea of a joke? You kind of have no sense of subtlety. Spectral Olan takes another step from her, setting his foot down with a slow, heavy motion. Tentacles of essence strain between them, and he grimaces and leans forward as if struggling against a glare. The angry Alpha winches. War, the spectral Olan voices, is a raspy croak. They're headed for war. Remind them of Fallon warning. Oh, he's helping. It's the soul of an Ulthan with your eyes hovering right next to you. You're headed for war. Does Fallon warning mean anything to you? Soul image gasps. Taut threads of essence tug at him, drawing him back into the Aframan. He looks up at you again. I tried to tell them. The builder's souls have touched even the Esther one.
You'd better explain yourself.
The two attending tribesmen look from the Aframan to you, their sword hands ready. Her slitted pupils narrow. The builder's souls have touched even the Astron. Is that what he said? The builder's souls have touched even Astron. So that'll be it. The other Oron, do you know who he is? There are other souls of this place in you. You must listen to them. That one, Builder's Souls.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anams.
A what?
A watcher of souls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I'll explain it to her. She knows it. She gaps out the last. A foreign soul fades back into her. The tribesmen gape at you. She takes another step towards you. So watch her. Ferron tried to warn the other tribes about something. What was it?
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamfoth of our tribe then. When the Estromoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamfotha to patience.
She folds her
But
clawed
louder,
hands
angrier voices prevailed.
in front of her and gazed down at them.
Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do. He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations.
Spread your hands.
And you can see where we are today.
Do you mean, after 2 wars with the Dreywood, his warning is more relevant than ever? That's good. At least you don't have the Hollowborn to deal with. Maybe you're better off than you thought. Perhaps the problem is that you weren't firm enough. That one.
While Feralt's words
Precious
were
about a
shrewd,
thin line.
they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
Image of a Polish. I was going to say Polish then. A Polish man appeared. A polished man. A polished Adran. Cube flashes into your mind. There is writing on the side, but the image is too faint for you to read it. Affman turns away from you and looks at the ground, gnawing at a pointed claw. You can't change the past, but your choices now still matter. Yes, that's good. So give them something else to remember. Sounds like you've got your own problems. Ooh. Still matter. Looks like you sad is the problem.
Another Estromor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake.
He's all we're after.
One I am eager not to repeat.
She levels her gaze
The
at you.
Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estromoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man, who has desecrated our most sacred
Okay, we need to
sites.
stop. I could help. Then now's the time to fix things. I know nothing of this man. What's this harm in letting me through? That sounds like the man I came here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste
Creeps
to
back into her
correct it.
eyes.
We bar twin elms from Estromoran to protect the ancient places that the builders left behind. The builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it.
She sighs.
On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
You again see the polished, ardent cornerstone in your mind. This time the image is clearer. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form words. A gift from the builders of civilization to the guardians of their legacy. May the guardians watch the door while the builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
Buffon stares back at you, her tiny pointed teeth visible through her gaping mouth. I can end the rest of the day. I know.
Very well.
She runs her hands over
The
her ears,
city is
thinking.
yours to explore. Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elms Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
Okay, so let's continue. In the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. One of my companions is a representative of the Valen Republics, wishes to discuss a trade issue with you. Deolan turns her gaze toward Para. Ah, do you know what it was her? Yes, the Valen godlike blessed of Heli. Helen bristles and quickly spits out a response, so they say. And from her face shows no outward emotion, but her voice betrays annoyance at Paloma's interruption. Diplomat of the Duke's Bells, I understand you were to be sent here with trade assurances from your masters. It was masters, it was, I read it right. Revered Aftermath, it is true that I was chosen to convey these assurances, but understand that I was fashioned more for war than etiquette. Odin smirks slightly. In these dangerous times, perhaps it is better to send warriors to do diplomat's work. Pelion musters a weak smile. Indeed. Afafa, regarding the exclusive trade agreement. Her voice quivers slightly, and her golden eyes dart in your direction. Nod head smile warmly. She Shake head, eyes wide, shrug. Huh? I guess the idea is what we discussed. I'm like, nod head. Yeah, do it. I guess that's what I'm doing. Shake head, like, don't do it. Or shrug, it's like, I don't know. You're on your own now. I guess nods, smile warmly. Steals herself. The Republics feel it would be in the best long-term interest of all parties if you maintain your traditional goods trade with Dreywood. Long ears pitch forward. A strange turn. What do the Republic want then? Pillman speaks quickly but confidently. To Ordon, Tara pearls. Trade will be picking up quickly on them in the Eastern Reach. You will buy them exclusively from us for the next 5 years. In exchange, we will be your exclusive market for Ardenban and Karen Golden for the same period. So basically, this is what she said. Exclusive things, so they can trade with other people. So exclusive for these things only, what helps both sides. They're not forced to trade everything, or they just trade with them, etc. So they can do other things too. I've been considered this program's words for several long moments. An interesting proposal, Valley. We will send our messengers south to discuss the details at greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intention. You know the Duke's dead, but it's not the point. Bows deeply. Riven aftermath.
That's it. My position in the Brotherhood gone. I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfad and Anamenfad.
Eyes are wide. Eyes are wide with panic. You did the right thing for the Republicans. Even if the Dukes can't see it from their vantage, you can deal with their disapproval later. No sense crying about it now. It's over and done with. We need to find that one.
Verus. They have a saying in Biagepe. New gold clears even the oldest debts. If I'm right, all will be forgiven.
Yeah.
If not, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Oh, I trusted your instincts, that's why we went with it.
Yeah?
Alrighty then. Oh, guess we can ask about that quick. What are the 6 tribes? What did you say before? Our paths cross again. But I didn't leave. Glenfern society is divided into tribes, which are further divided into clans. Each tribe is united by the particular history or way of life. In clans are communities, families that live together. Truth, there are more than 6 tribes, but the 6 largest have traditionally led the others. Each of the 6 has a seat here in the passage of the 6 where we discuss matters of common interest. You saw, for instance, the debate that occurred before the Broken Stones War. She gives you a hesitant look. The 6 tribes are... what was that? Oh, debate what I saw. It wasn't actually talking about. You saw that, for instance, the debate that occurred before the Broken Stone. No. I never said I actually saw them, but apparently. I had a choice to say that, but I didn't. So I was like, what do you mean? What debate? The 6 tribes are the keepers of the stone, Fisher Crane, Free Tusk, Stelgat, Stone Bramble, Twin Splint, Arrows, and of course the Guild. Oh, that's compass. That's all the things that came in, remember, when I clicked on them. So last episode, I think. The keepers of the stone. They are the first and the oldest of the tribes. When they first sailed to Ifenglafen, they met the builders who gave them the cornerstone, and those words you quoted as a token of friendship. Okay, nice. Many of the tribes, even among the 6, look to the keepers for guidance and leadership. Their long history grants them a place of honour in our society. Through it has also made them more conservative in my observation. I like to hear about Fisher Crane. A mostly Ulan tribe from the Farenborg. Most of the sites they guarded are half buried in the wetlands, and even the other tribes couldn't tell you where they are. She crosses her arms. They are the most renowned of the tribes, but they are the cleverest and sublest. But they are the cleverest and sublest. I don't get that word, sublest. Say what you will about the berserkers of the Free Tusks, Stalagan. I'd rather face them than the Fisher Crane ambush squad any day. Do you know about the Free Tusks, Stalagan? She laughs and shakes her head. Same as everybody. They're fearless maniacs, and they want everyone to know it. They've considered a wild bunch even among Glefrians. Many of their territories have seen the most conflict with the Estroman, and they don't forget it. They don't want anyone else to either. They inflicted, and bore some of the heaviest casualties in the wars with the Estrons. In fact, there was a rift between Free Tusk Skellige After the War of the Black Trees, dozens of clans broke away from the ravaged lands and retreated further into the Grey Woods, joining whichever tribes would take them. Broken Tusks, some call them. The majority of the tribes dug into the burned even, forest to hold the line, and many respect them for it. She frowns uneasily. They're more than earn their place among the six, but they advocate more conflict than is wise, and too many others are quick to idolize them for their valor in battle. Well, cool. And with that being said, we're going to end the episode here. So please like, please subscribe, please see you next time. I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Great one day, and we'll continue next time. Bye everyone.